Have you ever felt a chill run down your spine? Not from the cold, but from the deafening silence of someone you love. It's a silence that speaks volumes louder than any words could. It's like a void that swallows you whole, leaving you feeling lost and abandoned. Like a ghost has moved in, taken their form, and all you're left with is an empty shell that looks just like them. It's haunting, right? You see their face, hear their voice in your mind, but the warmth, the connection, it's all gone. It's like living with a stranger. Here on Man of Thoughts, we like to dive deep into the darkness, into the unsettling truths that keep us up at night. We explore the shadows that lurk in the corners of our minds, the fears we dare not speak of. And trust me, the reasons why someone you love might be ignoring you, well, they can be darker than you think. It's not always about anger or indifference. Sometimes it's about pain, fear, or even secrets that are too heavy to share. If the person you love most constantly ignores you, it means, well, you're about to find out. Stay with us as we unravel the mystery and perhaps find a way to bring back the light in your relationship. Let's say you're dating someone new. Everything feels fresh and exciting. Everything's rainbows and butterflies, right? You're on cloud 9, thinking this could be the start of something amazing. Wrong. Suddenly they go silent. Out of nowhere, the communication stops. No texts back, calls going straight to voicemail. You're left in the dark, wondering what went wrong. You're freaking out, refreshing your inbox like a crazy person. Every minute feels like an hour. But then, just as you're about to lose it, bam, they reappear. Acting like nothing happened, they send a casual text as if everything is perfectly normal. Oh, sorry, I was busy. Busy doing what exactly? You start to question their intentions. This, my friends, could be a classic case of boundary testing. They might be seeing how far they can push you. They're seeing how much you'll put up with, how long you'll wait around while they do whatever they want. It's a test of your patience and tolerance. It's like a twisted game, and honey, you don't want to be the loser. Recognize the signs and set your boundaries. Don't let anyone play with your emotions. Okay, so maybe your person isn't a manipulative monster, or maybe they are. We'll get there. Maybe they're fighting their own battles, battling demons you know nothing about. They could be drowning in stress, anxiety, depression, you name it. And sometimes when you're that deep in the darkness, the last thing you want to do is drag someone else down with you. So they isolate themselves, build walls, and shut everyone out. It's not about you, it's about them trying to survive their own personal hell. Remember when you first met and you couldn't keep your hands off each other? Yeah, me neither, just kidding. Or am I? But seriously, sometimes the spark just dies out. It's no one's fault, really. It's like a plant that wasn't watered enough, slowly withering away until there's nothing left but a dry, brittle stem. The ignoring. It's their way of distancing themselves, of putting up emotional barriers without having to actually say the words. Because let's be real, breakups are messy, and sometimes ghosting is easier than facing the pain. Chapter 4, Look at Me, the desperate cry for attention. Ever heard the saying, negative attention is still attention? Yeah, well, some people live by that. They're like toddlers throwing tantrums, except instead of screaming and crying, they go silent. Why? Because they know you'll come running. You'll be worried, texting, calling, begging for their attention. And to them, that's validation. It's twisted, I know, but some people thrive on drama and the power they think it gives them. Chapter 5, Silent Treatment. You're on timeout, buddy. You know that feeling when you were a kid and you did something wrong so your parents wouldn't talk to you? Yeah, well, some people never outgrow that. They use silence as a weapon, a form of punishment to make you feel small and insignificant. They're mad, they're hurt, and instead of communicating like adults, they shut down, hoping you'll grovel and beg for their forgiveness. It's immature, it's manipulative, and it's a major red flag. Chapter 6, The Heart of Stone Love in the Time of Emotional Unavailability. Imagine trying to have a conversation with a brick wall. Frustrating, right? That's what it's like, dating someone who's emotionally unavailable. They might as well be made of stone, because trying to get them to open up is like trying to crack a safe with a plastic spoon. They're terrified of intimacy, of vulnerability, so they keep you at arm's length, hiding behind a wall of silence, and you're left feeling lonely, confused, and wondering if they even care at all. Chapter 7, Master Manipulator. You're just a pawn in their game. Hold on to your tinfoil hats, folks, because things are about to get dark. Some people are masters of manipulation, and they use ignoring as a tool to control and confuse you. They'll shower you with attention 1 minute, then disappear the next, leaving you wondering what you did wrong. It's a cycle of love bombing and withdrawal, designed to keep you hooked and dependent on their validation. Run, don't walk, away from these emotional vampires. Chapter 8. Drowning in life, when silence is their only escape. Life can be overwhelming, right? Work, family, bills, social media. It's enough to make anyone want to crawl into a hole and hide. Sometimes the people we love are so bogged down by their responsibilities that they simply don't have the emotional energy to give. They're not ignoring you on purpose, they're just trying to keep their head above water. It's important to have compassion, but also to set boundaries and make sure your own needs are being met. Chapter 9. Secrets and lies. What are they hiding? Remember that saying, the truth will set you free? Well, sometimes the truth is a scary monster hiding in the closet, and people would rather keep it locked away. If your person is suddenly distant, secretive, and avoiding your calls, there's a chance they're hiding something big. It could be an affair, a lie, a secret addiction, you name it. The ignoring is their way of buying time, of trying to keep their double life from crumbling down around them. Chapter 10. The beginning of the end. Goodbye, farewell, and amen. This, my friends, is the reason we all dread. The ignoring isn't a game, it's not a test, it's not even about you. It's the ultimate sign that their heart is no longer in it and they're preparing to make their exit. They're already gone, emotionally, and the physical distance is just a matter of time. It hurts, it's brutal, but sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself is to let go and move on. The silence is deafening. What will you choose? In the stillness, choices loom large, and the weight of silence can be overwhelming. So there you have it, the dark and twisted reasons why someone you love might be ignoring you. It's a painful reality, one that can leave you feeling isolated and confused. It's not always pretty, it's not always fair, but it's the reality we live in. Sometimes the people we care about the most can hurt us in ways we never imagined. Remember, you deserve to be with someone who cherishes you, who makes you feel seen and heard. True connection is about mutual respect and understanding. Don't waste your precious time on people who treat you like an option. Life is too short to spend it waiting for someone to value you. And if you're ever feeling lost and alone, remember that Man of Thoughts is always here to guide you through the darkness. We all need a little help sometimes, and it's okay to seek it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Your engagement helps us continue to bring you the insights and support you need. Until next time, stay curious and a little bit creepy. Embrace the unknown and let your curiosity lead you to new discoveries.